Hello everyone, Debbie here. Welcome back to Barossa Belly Crafts. Today I'm going to do something different. So there's a technique called tea bag folding, which is folding little pieces of paper to make shapes. So kind of like origami, I guess. But I have made these cards using the tea bag folding technique. So they're quite cute. They've got quite a bit of dimension to them, but that's optional. If you want to, you can glue all the components down so that they're not raised, but it sort of defeats the purpose. I like the raised effect on them. So this one is a square one, this is round, and this is another round one using different paper. So to make these ones, I have just used these cutting things. So this particular one makes let me show you, a 2-inch circle. So you can do them bigger, you can do them smaller. It just depends on how fiddly you want it to be. And then the other one, so this is a square cutter, and these are 1 3/8 of an inch square. So I'm going to do one of each to show you these. So let me show you what I am going to do. So I'm going to start off with the round ones. So what I'm going to do to start with, I'm going to show you on a bigger one so you can easily see what I'm doing, because my fingers will probably cover a lot of those when I'm doing the smaller ones. So with your circle, again, you can use any size you like. So just for example, this one is a 3.5 inch circle. So we're going to fold it in half. So just fold it so it matches perfectly. And I'm just going to burnish that to give it a crisp fold. Then I'm going to fold that in half again. Give it another burnish, and then opening it out, I'm going to push there and then push it in so you get that star effect, and then lining up 2 edges like that and then flatten it out, and that will give you a perfect shape like so. So again, I'm just going to burnish that. Then I'm going to fold this in half. The only reason I'm doing that is to get a crease line so I know where to fold to. So then I'm going to fold an edge to the center and burnish. And then I'll do the same on the other side and burnish. And that's one part. So all up, I am using 8 circles to make the round one. So now I'm going to repeat this with my small ones. So folding it in half, and then fold it in half again. Okay, open it out, and then fold it so it makes a star, like so. Make sure you've got 2 of the edges together and just flatten it out, and the other side will just automatically flatten. And I'm going to fold that in half just to put a crease line there so I can see where the center is here. I'm going to fold that over to the center, and then fold the other side to the center, burnish it, and there's another one done. So I'll just repeat it once more. Fold in half, fold that in half, open it out, and then fold it so that it folds on those creases. Line up one side and the other side will just automatically go into place. Fold the top in half to get a crease, and then fold that top layer to the center and burnish. Okay, so now we're going to have 8 pieces like this. So now we're going to glue them together. So to glue them, we're going to just lift up that little side, and pop some glue on there, and then pick up another piece and butt it up against that fold, making sure that they're nice and level at the top. Press it together, and we'll repeat that process. So flip that up, glue, put another one on, fold that back, give it a press. So just to show you on the bigger one, what I'm doing is I'm flipping that over, putting the glue on there, and then placing the next one on there, and then flipping that back over and giving it a press. Okay, so here's some that I've already put together a bit earlier. So you just keep doing that until you get to your last one. When you get to your last one, put some glue on that side and slot that in. Whoops. So, well, there you go. So now I'm going to pop the last one in. So we're just going to slide that in there to that last little gap and give it a good press. Okay, so now this is where, if you want to, you can see there how it's got a lot of dimension. If you don't want that dimension, you can put some tape or glue in here and push it down so that it's a little bit flatter if you want to. But I'm going to leave this one as it is. Look at that, I've got glue all over my fingers. So now, so this card base that I'm using, the folded card is 4 inches by 5 3/4 inches. So that's just a guide. You can use any size that you like. So I'm just going to use some glue here to put some paper on to the card. So this is my matte layer. Now when you're using paper, don't overdo the glue. If you overdo the glue, you'll find it might go a bit wrinkly and distorted. There we go, so we'll just pop that on. Okay, I just missed a little bit on that corner. I'll put a bit more. And that corner. I'd rather do that than have it oozing out the side by having it too close. I'll just pop my pin in there so I don't dry my glue out. Now, so a little bit earlier, I cut these out. I just picked out a couple of dies from my stash, and when I cut them out, I used some Couture Creations die cut and bond. I put this on the back of the card and then die cut them, so I've now made little stickers. So we'll just work out where we want them. So by the time I put all that into place, I'll probably have it about there-ish. So I'm just going to remove the backing paper from my die cut and pop that there. So I'm doing this as a birthday card. You can do them for any occasion you like. Now we're going to pop some glue on the back of our tea bag folded circle and pop that into place. Give it a good press. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a bit of glue in the centre. And I've just got some bling here. Let me just get that glue off my fingers. So I'm just going to get one of my little blingy bits and pop that into the centre of that circle. Just give that a press, let it set. There we go. And then we'll just put the happy birthday in place. So it makes it a bit easier making them into a sticker. You don't have to try and glue fiddly little bits. And I'll just pop that down there. And that's that one done. Okay, so that's the round one. Now we're going to do a one using squares. So again, I've got a big one here to show you how. I'll start off with this, just so you can see what I mean about my fingers probably being in the way. So I'm going to fold that little square in half, and then I'm going to fold it in half again. Give it a good press. Now it's much the same as the circle one. We're going to push it together to make that little star shape. Line up one side and push it together and burnish it. Then folding the top in half just to give me that line in the middle, and then folding the edges of the top layer to that center line on either side. There we go, and I'll give that a burnish. Now again, like the other one, we're doing 8 of these. So in half again. Press the folds to make them nice and crisp. Open it out. And then push in the centres of the squares. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing there. It just basically folds itself when you're doing it. Line up one side, and the other side will just go into place. Fold it in half to get a line, and then fold the left and right edges to that centre and burnish. So they are the same fold on the round one and the square one, but they just give a different shape. So I'll show you again using the bigger piece so it's easier to see. So we're going to fold it in half and then fold that in half. Open it out. And then just fold it, manipulate it so you get that little star shape. Line up one of your sides and the other one will just go into place when you push it all together. Fold that in half to get your center line, and then fold the outer edge to that center line and burnish, and there it is. Okay, so I've already started putting this one together, so we'll just finish this one off. So same as the other one, I'm going to lift it up, put glue in here So I'll just lift up that little edge, pop some glue in there, put that into place, and press it down. You want a fairly quick grab glue doing this. If you get one that takes a while to dry, could make it a bit harder. And then we're just going to flip those two little folds backwards, put glue there and glue there, and then this last one will just slot into place like so. Just press it, and there's the square one. So they're very easy to do. And now, same thing here. I pre-cut some die cuts, made them into stickers, and I'll basically just do them the same as the other one. While I'm doing this, I'll just let you know that I do have a couple of Facebook groups. One's called Cardmaking for Beginners and Beyond. The other is called Barossa Valley Crafts. I will add the links in the description. If you'd like to join, you're more than welcome to come and join and craft along with everybody else and share any hints, tips and ideas with like-minded people. Okay, we'll just pop that into place. Now, pop some glue on the back. Push that into place. Probably put that one about there. And then the same as I did before, I'm going to pop some glue in the centre. And I'll put a bigger bling in the centre of this one. So I'll pop that into the centre and give it a push. Just hold it for a sec for everything to set. And that's it. So easy to do, same fold on both cards, just one's round and one is square. Now the beauty of this is you can pause it as you need to keep up with what's going on and how to do them. Maybe get your bigger pieces of paper first to trial it so you know what you're doing, and then you can go down to your smaller pieces if you choose to use smaller bits of paper. But there's many different folds you can do. These are just a very basic one, very easy to do and a great one to start with. Actually, I might even just pop some more of these little blingy bits on here as well, because I like bling. There you go. I'll just pop one more. And that's it. How easy is that? Look, thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed that. I'll see if I can get them all into shot so you can see all of them. So if you've enjoyed my video, please do give me the thumbs up and do subscribe if you'd like to be notified when there's more coming. I try and do them every Friday and more when time allows. Thank you for joining me and see you soon. Bye.